There's reportedly been a 700% increase of anti-Semitic acts on college campuses since October 7th. Let that number sink in. But despite brazen acts of anti-Semitism, the DOJ has yet to announce any civil rights investigations into the protests. Matt Whitaker is the former acting U.S. attorney, and Matt joins me now. Great to see you as always. Rhetorical question, Matt. What the heck are they waiting for? Actual question for you. If you were back in charge of the DOJ, what concrete steps would you take to investigate these protests and, to be very clear, those who are funding them?
Well, it's good to be with you, first of all. You know, what I see is just a lack of curiosity and a lack of priorities. You know, if you think about where the DOJ is allocating their resources, you know, they're putting a lot of time and effort into Donald Trump and prosecuting him and trying to get him to trial in at least two places federally, in Washington and in Florida. But they should be focused on these acts of crime, of anti-Semitic and civil rights violations on our college campuses. You know, and quite frankly, you know, the previous segment in Philadelphia and the crime, they should be putting resources into Philadelphia, whether that's ATF agents, FBI agents, DEA agents, wherever's needed, and partnering and bringing federal cases to get trigger pullers and violent criminals off the streets. But instead, you know, they're just misallocating their resources away from these priorities and into things that, quite frankly, don't matter and are not going to make Americans feel safer.
Yeah, to that point, to combine both of the topics that we have you on here, maybe the number 3 at DOJ, Matthew Colangelo, instead of, you know, spending his time at the Trump trial, maybe he takes the time to stay with the DOJ and investigate actual serious things like anti-Semitism. But that is not the case. He is on the case in New York versus Trump. The trial there entering day 11 with former President Trump facing 4 new gag order violations. Thousands of dollars in fines so far, Matt. Jail time, to be clear, still on the table. In your career, can you ever think of a situation where every single person involved in a case can say whatever they want, wherever they want, except the defendant, i.e. the party that gag orders have historically been put in place to protect?
You're right. And what's happening is, you know, not only are they taking him off the campaign trail, but then they're preventing him from speaking at the same time. I mean, you know, not only is this an interference with the election, but this is also, I think, very dangerous because at the, you know, the jury is certainly going to have a sense that something's going on. You know, they're hearing witnesses that are not supporting the state's case. You know, the facts are not only bad, but they're using bad legal theories. And these witnesses are terrible. And so I just don't see how they're ever going to get this case to a jury conviction. And if they do, then it just shows you how, to the president's point, biased the jury pool is. Because, you know, 90% of New York County, which is Manhattan, voters voted for Joe Biden. You know, more than half, when they were polled, said they couldn't be fair because they believed, you know, that the president was guilty. So this is, you know, a railroad job if I've ever seen one.
And to your point about horrible witnesses, it seems to me that the prosecution is putting on a great case, ... if their target is Michael Cohen, because Michael Cohen is coming off smelling horrible here, and I still don't know what the crime is for the actual defendant, Donald Trump, but we'll see. Matt Whitaker, thanks for your time. As always, have a great weekend. We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.